Hi, I'm Paula Tafadino. I'm a certified international yoga therapist. I'm postmenopausal and 71, and I'd like to share this short video with you on a routine that could help you in your menopausal days. Okay, I'm going to head back over to my mat. So we're going to keep it simple today and do some simple movements that could help open the back of the body. You know, when we close ourselves off, particularly our body, when we don't want to be in our body because we're having night sweats and emotional jaggedness, we close off our body. And when we close that door to our body, it can create a lot of disease and make our symptoms worse. So from my own experience, I find that doing some stretching, whether you call that yoga or just stretching, that's up to you, helps in some way. So this opens up more of the back body. We can tighten up in that back part of the body, and it also gives us safety in the front of the body. This is more about where we take in feelings and emotions, and this movement of going forward kind of quiets things down. At least it does for me, and I hope it will for you. One thing you want to remember is the opposite of disease is ease. So if you're not in ease, you're in disease. And disease can take a long time in building and hiding out in different parts of our body. So by stretching and becoming more aware of our body, we can help ourselves be more at ease. So let's just get started. If you don't have a yoga mat, just sit on a surface that you're going to be comfortable on and that you feel safe on. So it shouldn't be somewhere slippery. That's why we use these rubber mats. I also have some back issues from when I was born, scoliosis. So I like to sit on a little lifted blanket, and I also use a belt, but if you don't have a belt, you can use the belt from your robe or maybe an old tie that's hanging around. So I have that. And the other thing I like to use, sometimes my hips feel really tight, so I like to use things like blocks. But if you don't have a block, you can certainly use something that is to this height. Maybe you have two large dictionaries or two textbooks that you're not using anymore. And you can easily just slip them underneath to release some of that pulling that can happen if an area of the body, the lower body, is feeling stressed out. And then I like to have a chair near me. So we're going to be using the chair at the end during our relaxation. All right, you ready? So let's get started. You're just going to simply breathe in through your nose, just like you're doing now, and breathe out through your nose. If you feel particularly stressed out, you can inhale through your nose and maybe take a deep sigh out through your mouth. You know, do whatever feels right for you. Let's do 3 more of those kinds of breaths. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And notice how your body responds to that breath. When you inhale, I'm going to exaggerate, your shoulders kind of go up. And when you exhale, your shoulders go down. I mean, that's a big exaggeration. But if you even put your hands on your shoulders, take a deep inhale, you can feel them rise up. And then as you exhale, you can feel them depress, drop down. So that's why it's good to be conscious of your breathing. It helps you to release tension that you might not have otherwise been aware of. Let's do some warm-ups first. So we're going to do a simple warm-up. If sitting like this bothers you, just sit with your legs out or sit up on the chair. We can still warm up on the chair or warm up on the floor. Either way is good. I'm going to cross my legs because I'm feeling pretty good in my hips this morning. So as we take a deep inhale, we'll bring our arms up to whatever capacity we can, And as we exhale, we'll bring one hand down and the other arm over. If you're on the chair, just put your hand on the chair and reach over to a comfort level, and you'll feel that nice stretch on the outside of your body. And then take another breath in, come up, exhale. We'll go over to the other side, stretching as you go. If it hurts your arm, don't raise your arm. Keep your hand on your hip. Find a place that works for you. If you're in pain and you're stretching too much, you're not going to be able to breathe well. That's not going to feel good. So you want to feel good. Nice stretch, but not pain. Take another breath in together, and let's try that one more time on this side. Over, boom, up, over, and then come up and relax your arms. By the time we finish, we're going to have a really nice stretch in all parts of our spine. So I've got my hands behind me. I'm just leaning into my hands, bending my elbows, leaning back. Feel that stretch across your chest. And if you can, look up. If you can't look up, don't. Just look forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back like you're squeezing some orange juice. And then slowly as you breathe, exhale, come forward. As you come forward, round your back, chin drops towards chest. And you're feeling this rounding of your body. And then we'll breathe in, bring the hands behind us, lift and stretch, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. And as you're breathing out, come forward. You can bring your hands to the floor or your legs and come as far forward as feels comfortable for you. Deep breath in. Let's try that one more time. Deep breath out. Last time, rounding. Deep breath in. You're doing great. All right. Doesn't seem like much, right? We've exercised all movements of the spine. So let's try one more movement. This will complete all the movements. We'll take an inhale, bring our arms up, and as we exhale, we'll split our arms. One hand goes the opposite knee, one hand goes behind, and we're going to use our arms to turn our trunk, our body, front and back. Now, turn as much as you can. If you're hurting or you can't breathe, that means you've gone too far. We don't want that. This isn't about pain. It's about working in a comfort and in ease. You can still get a nice workout. Turning to your comfort level. Nice, good posture, shoulders down. That's it. And then take another breath in. And we'll do this on the opposite side. One hand on the knee, one hand behind you. Breathe and turn. Breathe and turn. If you can't breathe, don't turn. Go as far as you can, feeling that ease. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And arms up, release. Let's try that one more time. Turn and breathe. Think of building ease in your body. Releasing, arms up and down and turn. Ooh, I heard a little popping there. And release. Good. Okay, let's give those legs a stretch. If you're on the chair, just stretch your legs out, move your feet and your toes a little bit. And we're going to start doing a forward fold movement. So you'll bend one leg, put the bottom of the foot on the inside of the leg. If you can't reach the top of your thigh, you can put your foot down by your calf. And if that really hurts, just keep your leg open like that. So if you're on the chair, it's a little bit challenging to do this, but you can just sit with the legs apart on the chair. And you're going to take your belt if you have one. If you don't have a belt, I'll show you what to do. But if you have a belt, you put it on the underneath your foot, kind of like you're riding a horse, right? You're going to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to bend your elbows and bring your heart forward. Don't bring your heart down, bringing the heart forward so your back stays nice and straight. Now, if you don't need the tie, you're going to hold on to your foot. But as long as your middle back is not rounding, you're good. Holding the foot, lifting, pushing your hips down, lifting your trunk up, and then quietly bringing your chin towards your chest. You know, this is good enough. You don't have to overachieve. So if you overachieve, you can pull a muscle. And that's not good. We're becoming wise women here, right? Going through our menopause, becoming wiser. If you're into hurting yourself, how is that wise? Inhale. As you exhale, relax, chin towards chest. You can go as far as you can while keeping a straight back, or you can go as far as you can while keeping a straight back. You may not look like me in terms of how it looks, but that's okay. You have a different body than I do, so do what's comfortable. This is way more comfortable for me this morning. This, not so comfortable. Maybe if it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I had warmed up a little bit, but right now, this feels a lot better. Quietly breathing in and out, and then slowly releasing. Good. All right. Ready to try the other side? Switching legs. As you come forward, you might notice that your knee wants to bend. And that just indicates that the back of your body is a little bit tight. So go ahead and let the knee bend or scooch your foot behind your knee, like a little bit of a support there. And either use your tie or grab your foot. And let's all start together by taking a conscious breath in. And as we exhale, bending the elbows and gently bringing the heart towards the foot. Sometimes it feels good to do that a few times, just pulsing back and forth. And sometimes it feels good just to be here and breathe. Relax your shoulders down and bring your chin towards your chest without rounding. Keep that nice posture going in your back. That's it. Good. You're doing the best you can. That's winning. And you're not hurting. So if you're so used to not being in your body and your body is hurting and you're not aware of it, it's best to really find the edge, find the place where you do feel the hurt, and then backing off from that. You don't want to go over the edge. You want to stay right on the edge or before it. And there's a sense of ease. You can breathe easily and calmly. That's how you know you're in a good, at ease place. And then slowly we release and stretch the legs out. Good. All right, we'll do one more forward fold before we lay down. This forward fold, you bring the bottom of your feet towards one another. And now you might really feel those hips. This hip is a little bit tight for me, so I'm going to take my support of a block. You can have 2 blocks or 1, but see how that feels in your hips. If you're really tight and your knees are up here, you want to take something to sit on to raise the base of your body up so that your knees are slightly lower than your hips. So take a moment to do that, or pause the video and maybe find some cushiony support. And we're going to go forward again, holding onto the ankles. And if you're on a chair, you can do this on the chair. Sit on the edge of the chair and bring the feet together. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend your elbows and see how far the heart can go forward. And stop when you feel that pulling. See if you could hang out here calmly, relaxing and breathing, focusing on the inhale as it comes in through the nose, the exhale as it goes out of the nose. You can pulse, doing it this way, or you can hold. And then relax your chin, chin towards chest, keeping your heart lifted as best as you can. And then slowly releasing, stretching the legs out. Okay. I'm going to head down to the floor. It's good to have your chair this way. There's a lot of different ways to do relaxation. I'm going to show you just one of them. This way is really helpful in releasing the tension that we can feel, especially during menopause, in the lower back. I like to put a little something underneath my head, just a thin cushion. And I bring my hips towards the chair so that the edge of the chair is right behind my knee, and my calf muscles and my feet are on the chair. And then I take my support, bring it under my head so it stops just at the edge of my shoulders. And let's get into a good posture here. So if you can, lift your hips up and smooth your buttocks towards the chair. And then take your shoulders, bring them up towards your ears. And as you exhale, release your shoulders down. And then allow your arms to be away from your body with your palms up towards the sky. Take a few deep breaths, or just a few breaths at your own pace. Gently close your eyes or look towards the chair. And as you breathe, think of this relaxing calmness, like a gentle mist washing over you. And with every exhalation, stress that you're aware of or not aware of is flowing out, leaving your body more spacious, with more freedom for movement. Feel the weight of your body, the weight of your bones resting on the floor, and allow your muscles to relax, letting the structure of your skeletal body hold you and ground you. Calming breath, easy breath, in and out through the nostrils. The back of your hands, the back of your arms sinking down into the floor. Shoulders, spine, chest, abdomen, hips, legs, feet, and toes. Visualizing the tension unraveling like a ball of yarn, unraveling. And slowly allow your eyes to open. Bring your legs to the side. Roll over and pressing through your hand, bring yourself back up, either on the chair or sitting on the floor again. Of course, we could do a little bit more of a relaxation, and you can always pause the video. Wanted to end our little session today with a positive affirmation using a finger gesture, kind of yoga for the hands. Looks like the AOK sign. So you bring your thumb and the second finger together, thumb and second finger together like this. And you can either rest your hands on your lap, or you can be silly and bring the hands in front of your eyes and slowly say to yourself, this is going to be the best day ever. Thank you for sharing your time with me today. I hope to see you in another video. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.